The only thing I wanted is to hold my own child. And it was a very difficult moment and period, I would say. But it happened. We have Olivia, thanks to you and thanks to God. That brings me to my question. How dependent and hopeful are women when they come to you? Does it put pressure on you?
The whole problem is that if you are young, there's no diseases, but just a tube is blocked or anything like that. It's very easy.
Yeah.
The problem is coming up when this is getting more and more difficult. Bad sperm quality, bad egg quality, and things like that makes it very difficult.
Right.
And the only thing we can do as doctors are getting realistic into what it's about. I mean, a woman of your age, which is going for IVF or something like that, more than 70-80% will have a baby. That's not a problem. But advanced age, more than 40-45 years, it's very, very much lower. And there you have to sort of adjust the expectations very much, because as you said, it's a very much a desire. Any child you want is a very much a desire for you, so it's a big problem. And that's also why lots of technologies has been changed during the years. I mean, lots of women in the late 30s, they start to freeze their eggs because they know they're not going to conceive a baby before they're 45, so they do that. It's not always the best solution to that problem, but it's sort of a good savior in the whole
just
system.
In case, yes.
Yes. On the other hand, you also have to be realistic, because every time you take just one egg out, you only have 8% chance of getting a baby, so you need a lot of eggs.
Wow.
And these women cannot produce a lot of eggs, so it's a very big problem. That's also why egg donation, you look at lots of old women, that means more than 40-45 years of age.
I just saw 150.
Which gets babies. You can look at the movie stars in Hollywood and things like that. Most of these are probably due to egg donations, but they do not tell. So what happens is that women like you come up to this age and say, oh, we also want our baby on our own eggs. So everything is a very big problem. The best thing is that to give more and more information, and the best information you can give any woman in the world, that is, get your children early, because then you do not need IVF.
You know, the age, you mentioned about the age thing. Yes, a woman of my age, say when I had Olivia, when we came for the process, I was in my late 20s, and but so there is no age specification of who can go for IVF, is there?
No, yes, there is. I mean, if you're very, very young, you should not go for it. And if you do not produce eggs, and this is very individualized. I mean, some women goes into menopause at 34 years of age, and some even when they're 50. So it's a very much a problem. That's why you need to go to a proper IVF clinic, fertility clinic, because they will be able to advise you. And of course, there are also women never getting a child, and that is a big problem for these people.
Have you had a situation whereby a woman tried and tried and tried several IVF and it didn't work? I'm trying to put myself in that position, because I can feel the tension when the first one doesn't work, the second one doesn't. As in, how have you had that?
Oh yes,
situation?
Women continue